Pagan Control is the second of 3 DLC episodes included in the Season Pass for Far Cry 6. Since the announcement at Ubisoft Forward last year, I've been looking forward to seeing how they explore the villains in their own positions across the Far Cry universe. I'd really enjoyed Far Cry 4, with fond memories coming to mind of its expansive world and the diversity in the environment across the regions, with snowy hills and rolling fields. Troy Baker's acting was incredible, his delivery of Min was great, and there was something enjoyable about this cheeky tyrant who didn't really care and did as he pleased. Far Cry 4 also brings back good memories of the Golden Path, and the options to pick which way you went, whether you worked with Amita, who argues for progress, or worked with Sabal, who favoured the traditional values of the Golden Path. Overall, the game, and its endings, and its secret endings, stuck with me for a very long time. Before Christmas, we saw the introduction of the series with the first DLC, Vass's Insanity. It was something incredibly different, and likewise well worth a watch before continuing this video. Min's DLC drops you headfirst back into the world of Kyrat. The plot starts with an idea of a corrupt version of your character shooting your daughter and then yourself, dropping you confused and dazed on what just happened into the map of Kyrat. Once again, the game plays out very similar to the Vass DLC. You run around the map looking for credit to upgrade and become a more powerful version of yourself. Min's DLC focuses on Min wanting to be reunited with his daughter. Similar to the previous map, the memory sequences are incredible. They fill the world with wonderful lore that players might not have thought about previously when playing through the campaign of Far Cry 4, seeing the world from Min's eyes. While the games focus on their protagonists, Far Cry over the previous years has prided itself on writing the narrative of its villains. There are some great puzzles sprinkled around the map, climbing through towers that don't follow traditional rules of gravity, and likewise a puzzle where you're looking for Min's head for a statue. Min's world, for the most part, is certainly similar to Vass's DLC. You fight locals, get credit, get upgrades, die, respawn, continue, collect free items and fight bosses. It didn't feel, for the most part, different. Sure, you're in a different space, but for the most part outside Min's history and memories, it sadly just felt like a reskin. I didn't enjoy it as much as Vass's DLC. Don't get me wrong, I support the devs and the team behind Min's DLC, but for the most part it just felt like a really lazy copy-paste with a reskin. When the DLC was initially announced, I didn't know what to expect. I'd hoped for maybe an exploration into different worlds with different mechanics and quirks, maybe a sandbox map with quests similar to what Far Cry is, but it didn't feel like Far Cry, it felt like a COD Zombies clone. I didn't finish Min's DLC, and for the most part I'm not interested in Joseph Seed's DLC. I think very much it comes back to the proverb of fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me, and at this point I'm not interested in being fooled a third time. There's always a danger when investing in season passes, for as much as Watch Dogs Legion delivered with its DLC content, I don't feel this did. As always, you need to vote with your heart and your wallet in equal measures. Overall, if you purchased Far Cry 6 and was thinking about picking up the Season Pass, I'd certainly think twice. While the lore and narrative is great, playing the same game mode 3 times in a loop, now that's what begins to sound like the definition of insanity. I'd recommend the Vass DLC, but be sure to watch my previous video on that. If you've already bought the Season Pass, then it might be worth a go, but I genuinely can't recommend it. As always, thank you for watching. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to like and subscribe. I'm planning on doing a playthrough of the Rambo DLC and the other post-release content, so make sure to keep an eye out for that. Thank you, good night.